Hello everyone, Relkan here with a ZvP game. Have you ever wondered yourself, well, if the Protoss go Adepts Twilight Council with the glaive upgrade every game, how can I just counter and win against that composition? Well, the answer is pretty simple, and I've got it right here. We go for 35 drones, we get a gas, we go for a roach one, and we finish the Protoss. So let's have a look at this game. I go hedge first, followed by a gas and then a pool. I delay my pool a little bit because he's scouting, and I just want to kill this probe so I can take my third base as well. Once my gas is built, I saturate it with 3 drones. I keep on droning up my mineral line. I eventually get my third base as soon as I can. I have some trouble with this probe as it's just kind of floating around, but eventually I managed to get down my third base. Protoss on the other hand is going for the standard. I believe, I'm not quite sure if this is a Nexus first or if it was a gateway expand. I didn't pay attention, but it doesn't really matter either way. What's important is that he's going for a Twilight Council that we see from a lot of Protoss players. A lot of Protoss players go for a Twilight Council, a fast third base, get the glaive upgrade and start harassing the Zerg with those nasty Adepts. Right here we see an Adept. It's not really doing too much damage, killing 2 Zerglings, hitting 1 drone once. With my first 100 gas I got the link speed. I kept on mining gas with my drones. I built some Zerglings just to deter the Adept. It's only a single Adept, so all I need are like 4 Zerglings and it eventually dies. Right now I have 10 drones on my third base. I have 4 drones in my natural and I have 19 drones in my main, putting me to 33 drones. I would ideally want 2 drones more. I might build them, I might not. Supply wise I'm now at 40 out of 50, building a roach warren, and you can see in the production tab I'm building a lot of overlords. I'm also getting this third queen so I can inject this space because I will follow the roach push up with a lot of links, and links cost a lot of larvae, so while I might not initially use up all the larvae, I will definitely use them later on. On the Protoss side of things we see the Adept upgrade, halfway done, so kind of the usual with a fast third base. Now at this point I need a lot of overlords. I usually go for like 4 or 5 because I'm not building anything else. I built 2 more drones, so I'm exactly at the 35 drone mark, 11 at my third, 5 at my natural. Doesn't really matter, but I just need about 35 drones. Then I go for a lot of roaches. These drones I need so I can fully produce out of 3 bases and get out the maximum amount of roaches, and so that I also have a nice follow-up. Right now I'm only producing roaches, and then I stop producing roaches and flood massling. Right here we see the usual problem. The Protoss walks across the map with Adepts just as his glaive upgrade finishes and does a lot of damage. However, this pushes the exact counter to that. It hits just right when the Adept upgrade finishes, so the Protoss will walk across the map right into your army, and the Adepts will die either way. This is kind of a blind counter. The Protoss had to evacuate his third, so we just flooded with links while he was defending here. Then we go back with the roaches. At home I'm producing a couple more drones. As you can see I'm behind in terms of workers, and more links would not really help me right now. I just keep on flooding the Protoss, and as soon as his photon overcharges, we're off. He can no longer deal with my Ling Roach Ravager army and just starts slowly falling apart. I've already overtaken him in the worker count right now. I produce a couple more roaches just because I'm a little bit low on roaches and to keep on the pressure. After I feel good about the damage I've done, I get 2 more gases at home, I get a lair, and I eventually get a fourth base, and I just keep flooding with roaches and lings, having a nice drone count at home. My roaches go in, do as much damage as they can. My links flood the natural again. I took out the robo. I should take out the core so he cannot rebuild a robo and he cannot warp in more adepts either. And at this point of the time of the game, well, the game is over. What I would have done had I not managed to do that much damage is go 3 gas, drone up my third base, and then get roach speed, get a 4th base just for the larva, and just try to do more damage with Ling Roach Ravager. So basically, if the first attack with my roaches and lings does not work, I go for a second attack with more lings, roaches and ravagers, and I just try to kill the Protoss again. If that attack wouldn't work, I would get a Spire out. But usually, this build is just meant to counter Adept play, and it works really well. So I hope you guys like this short video. I already made another video about this build as well, so you might want to check out that one. It's called the 35 Drone Rush in ZvP. And as always, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!